Hi everyone, one more video and I don't know how long it will be. I'm just working and trying to distract myself. I'm working today in this art journal that I made some time ago from borrowing a 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. There is a video how I made it, and this is one of the pages. I know some of you will say, why are you covering such a page? For me, it's not interesting and I don't care what I'm going to cover. So I'm going to start with, this is a very dark blue, almost dark gray, almost black. And I've got some light gray here. I'm putting it on top of the blue, and I'm taking a magazine page and I want to cover most of my page. I'm going to scrunch it and I'm going to use this. I want lots of details, and now I'm just going like this. I want my background to be mostly dark, so it will take me some time to cover and I will probably need a lot more paint, but right now that's what I have. I'll add more in a minute. Maybe I'll even add black, I'm not sure yet. I'm changing the angle of my hand just so I will have all kinds of patterns and not a repeated pattern all the time. So one more day, it's 2 weeks now to this war, and I hate the word war because it just doesn't describe what's going on here, at least not how we are used to something that is called war. Kind of difficult in these days. I've got too much time on my hand because my workplace put me on leave because of the war, and I need a distraction. There is so much a person can take the news and whatever is on social media, and I think that's like in grief, in stress, in what can I say, in I'm just scrunching another page of a magazine. I think it comes in waves. That's what I was trying to say. You've got ups and you've got downs, and you just need to pick yourself up and continue. Otherwise you will sink. So most of the time it's manageable, and other times not so much. It's you are trying each time to get into some kind of a new normal, if you can call it a normal, because otherwise you'll go crazy, and then another thing comes, another news, another piece of information, and then when it gets you, because once again your new normal just changed. That's the best explanation I can give you. What can I say? I'm thinking of putting some black. When you see news from other countries, they are talking about us like we are some huge nation, and it's boggling the mind, because this whole country, just so you will understand, this whole country is the size of New Jersey, okay? And there are only 9 million living here in this space. So when they tell you that 1,400 were murdered, and you take it out from the 9 million that are here, it's just horrible. And somehow you need to keep going. And the funerals have started, and it's just horrible. I don't think there is one person in this country that doesn't know someone who got murdered or kidnapped. There are 203 people kidnapped into the Gaza Strip. And there are, I know it's numbers, but for us the numbers are staggering. It would be staggering even if it was only one, but still there are 234 bodies that haven't been identified yet. And I don't need to tell you why they are 2 weeks later they are still not identified. Just horrible. Don't have any other word for it. My mother-in-law and my sister-in-law with her family were rescued from one of the kibbutz near the Gaza Strip. They were evacuated after hours that they were under siege. So now they are in a safe place. They are in a hotel, but it's not a vacation. They were had to be escorted out of the kibbutz with a guard, with a military convoy, so no one will get to them. So they had to pack a small bag and just evacuate. So now they are in a hotel, in a safe place, and you hear the stories from there, and it's also horrible. They have like a bulletin board with all kinds of messages, like who is missing, who saw someone. There are still people that you don't even know if they are dead or kidnapped. They have like charts that say when there is going to be a funeral, from what kibbutz, and where the funeral is going to be. You need charts for the amount of funerals that are going to take place. Just don't know what to say anymore. And you hear the stories, you just can't turn off completely the TV. You just can't. So you are exposed to it, and you have to deal with it somehow. So I'm going to try and deal with it with making an art journal page, and I'm going to deal with it with all kinds of other projects that are awaiting to be done. I don't know what to call it. I've got so many things that I've accumulated that I was going to do, and I don't have time, especially when I'm working. So now I have the time. So I'm going to do all kinds of projects, not only art journaling. I've got here some gesso. I've got this stencil that I made of broken glass, and let's take a sponge. Kind of fitting the broken glass for what is going on now. It's still wet. I will have to wait a little bit. Well, I'm going to turn on the blow dryer, so if you hated this sound, just mute me until I'm finished. Okay, it's not completely dry, but I'm going to continue, and I'm going to start stenciling. I'm doing approximately this area. I want afterwards to block some area with this butterfly template. So what I'm trying to do is I want my butterflies to have the pattern of the broken glass. So I'm going to start, and I've masked some of the stencil because I'm going to try and make a symmetrical stenciling for the butterfly. So as I said, I'm just eyeballing it, and let's see, maybe I can just, yeah, I need to go over here. I'm not trying to make you all depressed as I am. I hope you understand that. It's just what is going on now, and somehow I need to, what you call it, share and get it out. Who knew? Okay, let's see if I can find somehow. It doesn't look right. Let's see. What did I do? Wait. Oh, okay. Here we are. Okay. I think I found the center. It doesn't have to be precise too much. but I do want kind of a symmetrical look for my butterfly. Let's see. Okay, so now, well, I'll let it dry a little bit, and now I'm going to take the black again I'm intentionally I'm putting my butterfly sticking a little bit out of the page. Now I'm just going around getting rid of what I don't want. Only what will stay is the butterfly. Now the black will also give a little bit more definition around the butterfly once I lift it. So I'm not trying to be exact or anything, just going around. The template is, I've picked it up in IKEA like some years ago. Don't know what it was supposed to be. It was a pack with all kinds of sizes and shapes of butterflies, and I bought it to use as templates. Yeah, okay, that was I was going for. And now I'm just going around my page and darkening the edges. Yeah. Okay, so I've got this, and well, I wanted to add a little bit of color to the broken pieces of, I don't know what to call it, the glass, whatever, mirror, whatever. Lost my words as usual, not completely put together. And let's see, I need some watercolor pencils, anything that is water soluble can be used. Pencils are just easy. In some places I'm going to put a little bit of color. I'm thinking that maybe I will go with a permanent marker, black and white, and some areas need more definition. I will activate it in a minute. Right now I'm just putting down some colors. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to start. I'm taking a brush with a little bit of water and just activating the watercolor pencils. I'm cleaning my brush in between colors. Yeah, just a hint of color. Okay, so that's done. Now let's see, I need a white marker. I've got this is Uniball Signal that I really like, and I need a black marker. We'll see. Okay, so here I feel like I need a little bit more white here at the end of the wing, so I'm just adding. And let's see here also. I'm just adding where I think it's needed, otherwise it really doesn't matter. Okay. Some of it is still wet, and of course I'm getting into it. Starting to take shape. Yeah. a little bit here. So it's not a perfect symmetry here, but good enough. Yeah. Okay, so next I think I'll let it dry a little bit. It's still sticky. I'll be back. Okay, so continuing, I want to stencil here with this stencil. I'm taking again the gesso, and let's see. BR. Oh, I'm not going straight right now. It will be self-explanatory in just a moment. Oh, where is the K? E. Kind of weird. Oh, okay, this is the F, this is the E. N. Okay, broken. And now I'm going to add a little bit of color. Oh, it's still wet. I'm using a regular hair dryer. I have a heat tool, but don't like it very much. I'm just using the same colors I used here. So you can take it however you want. Sometimes I'm broken, sometimes I'm okay, and sometimes it's also okay to be broken. What can I say? My letters need a little bit more definition, so I'm going around with the black permanent marker. They are kind of weird looking, the letters in the stencil, but they just fit, I think, this particular page. So Bought it on Temu. First time I'm ordering from them, and I think the prices are great, that I can say. Most of the stuff that I got was great. Not all of it, but for those prices, who cares? And I am not getting anything from them. It's not I don't have any what's the expression, any bone in that doghouse or something like that. So I have to look at the good things, like getting my order from Temu, and my older son came for the weekend from the military, which is great. It's hard to let them grow and go. It's like if I don't feed him, he will starve, and it's so not. It was my job to take care of him. Okay, there are I don't like, so I'm just going to help it. Almost. Okay. Better. And I'm getting rid of this piece. Otherwise, yeah, I can live with it. Very, very simple page, and I think this is it. That's my page. So thank you for watching. Thank you for leaving me comments down below. Thank you for still keeping up with my videos, and it really matters, and for all your kind words also. And so this is it. I'll be making more videos, and I hope you will like them. So I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.